And I was on my morning jog, running with my dog, and I made it down to the end of the block, and I see somebody must have finally bought the Wilson family's old corner spot. A charming little old corner plot with a charming little white picket fence. And my mother always used to tell me new neighbors just means new friends. Well, that was about 3 weeks ago, and I really haven't seen anybody since, except for this one guy every now and then when he opens up the upstairs window when he sits, and he doesn't move until it gets dark. Then he closes it back and he stays inside. I don't know about y'all, but it don't feel right. All I'm really trying to say is I'm not digging the vibe. This one time he was at the window, I swear that he was staring too hard at a St. Bernard in the neighbor's yard, and they thought it ran away or got hit by a car, cause it's gone now, till it turned up back in its doghouse, gutted and skin blood all over the lawn now. Everybody panicked and they had to call the law out. Law couldn't help us, the problem is ours now. A few months past now, it's getting colder. Missing pet flies turning missing children posters hung all over the town. Sheriff don't know what to say. Evil creeps in the streets, no one slept in days. And I don't even jog with my dog anymore. I just stay in my house and I look down the street at the man in the window to see what he's watching. And all day today he's been staring at me.
I've been hearing lots of talk about all these missing kids. Too many pets that wound up dead. It's only been 2 months, but this tinfoil on my head has me thinking about some conspiracies. This man who moved in recently at the Wilson's house has some scary shit going down. I live across the street from him. I've only ever seen him twice. Once with a moving truck and looking at me through the blinds. I've been hearing rumors, maybe they are lies. Until the other night when I caught eye contact, the same night that my cat didn't come back. So I grabbed my Glock and pulled back the rack. I'm gonna break in and find the truth. Something ain't right about this dude. I swear I hear screams and some barking in the middle of the night. Sometimes if you look at his windows, you'll see random flashing lights. It's like he's feeding off of their lies. My wife thinks I've lost my mind, so now it's time. The clock hits midnight. Through his door I slide. They will never believe what I see, so my camera is recording. I see jars of ice, I see bloody knives, I see posters of all the missing kids in piles. I know this has got to be the house. Then I couldn't even breathe with what I found next. I see my cat lying there dead. He had it in a box with a note like he was about to give it back. And then I heard a scream, so I ran down the stairs. I entered an extraterrestrial lair where I found bodies on tables. They were hooked up to some cables. Pulled the gun from my jacket, flicked off the safety and blasted. Then turned around, his teeth were snapping. As the bullets hit his scales, it started laughing. His eyes went green with the slits. It's like my life was flashing. He called me by my name and grabbed me with his claws and threw me on a table, strapped me down and started drawing all my blood. I hope they find the truth about what our neighbor really was.